Hello, good people. What's up? I'm doing good, thanks. Um, it's going, it's going okay. You know, could be better, but in my last stream, y'all were asking for a drawing tutorial. So, I'm doing a drawing tutorial. Hey there, Mr. Gecko. Why are you sad? Don't be sad. Hello, Gecko. I'm giving you guys a drawing tutorial. Right? So, alright. Alright. I'm gonna teach you guys how to draw a person. Because I can't draw animals. Alright, shout out to Basic Banana, I guess. Doggo! Alright. Alright. So, I'm doing a drawing tutorial how to draw people. So, do you guys wanna know how to draw a full body or just like up to the shoulders? Alright, shout out to Amanda Mang, I guess. So, do you guys, alright, full body? Okay. So, if y'all don't know, I'm Felix Gotcha. And I made a stream yesterday, and all of you guys said that you wanted a drawing tutorial. So I'm gonna do a drawing tutorial on how to draw full body characters. So you can see it like there. And now to here. Alright. So, usually I start with like a circle. So like this. Also it's upside down. So y'all might have to flip your phones or your tablets or whatever you're on. If you're on a computer, I'm sorry. So, how are you guys doing? Huh. Alright, so usually whenever I draw by people, I start by drawing a circle, kind of like this. And I draw a line straight through here. Now, if you're wondering, these are called guidelines. And then I make another line right about here. So far we have a circle and then two lines. So I make a slightly diagonal line over here from the circle and from like or about this part right here. And then I make this thingy, this like triangle kind of ish shape, but it's not going to be completely pointy. You're going to want to round it out a lot because if it looks pointy, then you're going to have a chin that looks like this, and it looks weird. So, and basically, what I do is I kind of erase all of the messed up circles from here, like the circles that I'm not using. So I'm just going to erase those real quick. And, do you guys hear me okay? Do I need to talk a bit louder? Oh, so I got some people from Florida over here. Alright. So, basically, I draw a line like that. With like a little shape there. That's bad. That's a bad example. So make that. Spending too much time on the head shape. And now how I make eyes is basically I make this kind of a line, and you're gonna like set it right on top of this line right here, and you're going to make a line from there so that it looks like that. And then you're gonna take a slightly curved line, and you're just gonna draw that part. Now these are girl eyes. I'm gonna teach you guys how to draw a girl because I can't draw guys. So yeah. And now I'm gonna add a few of these eyelashes. Now I'm not gonna add like full-on eyelashes because it looks weird whenever you do. You're also not gonna want to fill in this whole line right here. Check the comments real quick. I can't draw Deku. Alright, so. Alright, so and now to make the pupil, I draw a line like that, and then a line like this. And then I kind of fill it in a little bit. And now I'll basically do the same thing on the other side, but mirrored. What's your guys' favorite food? I really like steak, but I wouldn't say it's my favorite. I love waffles. How about you guys? What's your guys' favorite food? A lot of people from my last stream had never had peanut butter and jelly, or I mean, in other words, peanut butter and jam or peanut butter and marmalade, sandwiches, and they're like really good. So like whenever you're not hungry, you can just whip out the peanut butter and jelly sandwich. It's the old reliable, and then. And now, depending on if you want normal eyebrows, kind of like that, or these really thick circle-ish eyebrows, it's your choice. But with the person I'm doing, I'm gonna give her eyebrows like this. Now, this is a bad example because her eyes are a bit like too close to each other. But it's fine, no one's perfect. And then I'm just gonna draw a little bump in the center of those guidelines for her nose. And you could draw any kind of mouth you want, but it has to be kind of in the middle of the bottom guideline. So kind of like that. And I'm just gonna erase these guidelines that we no longer need. And so basically, it depends what kind of hair you're going to do. But in this one, I'm going to just do a simple comb over because they're like really easy to draw. So basically, you're going to scope out where you think the hairline would be. So for me, it'd probably be about like right there. And now we're gonna scope out their part. So this girl's part is gonna be over here, and it's gonna be flipped to this side, right over here. And sorry, I'm not looking at the comments right now. So now from there, you draw some ears. Select some ears. Ears are kind of optional for me. I'll only draw ears sometimes. Basically, it's just like a really longitudinal C. So basically, for the comb over, I'm going to do this. Or it's a pretty bad example. And now, for the way that my art style, I do a lot of these things right here. So, because that's just how I am with the hair. So, you guys don't have to do that, but I like doing it. And then next, I'm going to add little hair strands right there. And I'm kind of going to just take, I'm going to take away these, and basically I'm going to bring it down. Now, she has like long hair and a comb over, so I'm kind of going to do it like this. I'm going to decide what length I want the hair to be by adding a little guideline right here. My pencil needs sharpened. So, do you guys like, do you guys prefer to live in the city or out in the country? And no, suburbs is not an option. It's either one or the other. There's no in between. So would you guys rather live in the cities or in the suburbs? So the hair's going to be about to here, and then I'm going to draw this part a little lighter because I'm going to have to erase it anyway. Alright. So, hold on, let me just scope out where. Okay. And I'm going to erase this little guideline right here. And I'm gonna keep this like that. And now I'm going to add the neck. So by adding the neck, you basically just add two small lines, kind of like that. And so from there, I go down to the shoulders and I make little circles around here. And this is a sketch. So everything, like almost everything around here is gonna get erased. So it's not too important. So you can mess up a little bit. Then again, don't like scribble everything out because you're going to have to basically tell off of this. As long as it's organized, it's fine. But you're gonna have to tell off this to decide what your final product of the picture is going to be. So now I'm going to erase these little guidelines for the circle for the head, and so that this makes it look a lot neater. And sometimes whenever you are, whenever you smear your hands on the picture a lot, it starts to get a little bit blurry, so you might just have to redraw that a little bit. And so now, depends if you want your character to have breasts or not. Sometimes I do, but other times I don't. Just in case you do, then this is how. So basically, you make two circles, kind of like you did for the head shape, right here, but they can't be perfect circles because no one's perfect like that. And now you're going to trace the outer side of the circle, and if you don't want to, then you don't. Then you can skip this whole part here. And you kind of just trace over the circle like that, but not up here. So, and now I'm going to erase the little guidelines around here. So it's gonna look kind of like that. And this is part of the hair. This is not part of the torso. So now from there, now everyone, if you don't want your person to have breasts, then you could just draw a line, kind of like this. And so basically, I do this, and I draw kind of like a little square rectangle thingy. But I make it the edges more curved, so it looks kind of like that, and then I draw a line to separate the breast from where the rib cage is going to be. Now from there, I'm going to make another little box, but with the bottom curvy. And now I am going to do this. Kind of like underwear shape, but don't worry, your person isn't going to be wearing underwear. And now I'm going to add the thighs. So now I'm going to add 2 circles here for hips. Make sure they're really light. Now you're going to basically do this. So, if you want your person skinnier, then you can make these lines. You can make these hips, and things will go in more. Of course, this right now, there's something going on with this girl right now with her hips, but it looks pretty bad. But I'm just gonna do this and this. Now I'm gonna make this part go in a little bit more, and I'm just gonna kind of add these little hips there, so that it looks like this. I made the crotch a little bit too well, so I'm just gonna erase that, and then I'm gonna do the legs kind of overlapping a lot. That's kind of hard to explain. This kind of thing right here is a whole little mess. So I'm just going to erase the sketch around here, the guidelines, things. So it looks kind of like that. And now I'm going to put circles over here. And I'm going to put a long circle right here. Now I made this girl's torso a bit short, but I'm not erasing the legs. So yeah, you can make your person's torso longer if you want. Now I can't draw feet, so usually what I do is I kind of do this weird blocky shape, but like Starfire from Teen Titans Go's feet, kind of, so that it looks like this. Because I cannot draw feet. So basically, now from there, I just mirror this. And now I'm going to move on to the arms. I completely forget about the arms. Again, I can't draw hands, so I'm just going to draw it kind of stubby. And where the circle is over here, I'm going to kind of make it go in a little bit over the circle. So it's really tight to the circle, but also so it still looks proportional. You don't want your person to look too skinny. And now basically I just kind of make a line down here. And now I make it curve out in the end, and I make this little stubby thing for hands. Because I cannot draw hands. And I make it the stubby thing kind of weird. If you want the thumb in there, which usually I do add a thumb, you kind of do that, but these hands are looking terrifying. And so now I'm going to erase all these guidelines. And especially with the long hair by the end, it'll end up looking a bit messy and a little bit scrappy. So you're going to want to make the lines a bit more prominent so that you can actually tell what things are. So by basically tracing everything, but making the pencil lines darker than the last time you did. And I'm just gonna erase this. And now, a lot of people can't draw animal ears on people, but your person doesn't have to have animal ears. But I was getting some requests because a lot of people like to draw animal ears on their people for some reason. Not saying I don't, but so basically you're going to want to make this triangle thingy, like a little triangle, but kind of like a watermelon shape, you know. And this is just a little like layout of it. And now basically you're going to want to trace over it, but mine were bad, so I ended up not tracing over it, but kind of. So basically it's gonna look like that, but you're also gonna want to add a lot more curves to the triangles instead of just making them really straight and stiff looking. So on the inside, you're going to want to draw this little line here, and then you're going to draw a little hair. So kind of like that. And basically that's it. But I'm going to show you guys my line art and stuff too. So I still don't have a line art pen. I'm planning on getting micron pens for my line art. This isn't exactly a black. So basically I'm just doing line art now and I'm tracing over what I drew. But of course without all the guidelines. And I have rather thick line art. So my art style looks quite cartoony. even with all the little details. The thicker the line art, basically, the more cartoony it looks. And if you're like me and you're going for a more cartoony art style, then I'd say that you should probably get a thick line art pen. But if you're going for a more realistic art style, then the thick line art does not always look good. I think it looks rather weird with a realistic art style, but a thick line art. So if you're going for a more realistic art style, then I recommend you use a more thin line art. So it doesn't take me that long at all to do my line art, since my lines are pretty smooth and curvy. But with more stiff and rough lines, I guess, more like edgy lines, then it can be a bit harder to do line art. Now, my people are very plump and round, so it's a bit easier for me. And now I'm just going to do the line art for the ears. Alright, so now I'm done with the line art, and basically I'm going to erase the pencil, but for me, I'm using a color pencil for my line art because I don't have a line art pen. So it's probably going to erase some of my actual drawing with the line art. So yeah, mine will look a little wonky. And yeah, basically that's it. You guys want to know how to draw clothes? Do you guys want to know how to draw the clothes? Wow, I just realized I didn't have any music in the background whatsoever. Wow, okay. Um, okay. So, do you guys want to know how to draw clothes? Or just leave it blank? I just hit the table on accident with my elbow and it hurts. Ouch. Alright. Clothes. Alright. Alright, so, should I draw like a skirt or a t-shirt? What should I draw? Jeans, leggings, sweatpants, maybe? I should have drawn the clothes before I did the line art. But, okay. It works. Alright, so what kind of clothes should I do? Jeans, leggings? What kind of pants? Like a skirt, shorts, jeans, leggings, sweatpants? Amanda, May, what is the question that you would like to ask me? Alright, so, I'm going to draw a skirt. So, y'all are gonna know how to draw a skirt. So first, I'm gonna draw the waistline. It takes me a while to make the Gacha Life videos, and there's a Gacha Life video that I've been wanting to upload onto YouTube forever now, but I can't. It won't export because the video is like at least 20 minutes long. So basically, what you're going to do is like a back and forth pattern of the inward waves and the outward waves, so it kind of looks like this. And now you're going to just connect it. And so basically what I was going for is like these simple schoolgirl skirts. And now where these little ruffles are, you're going to add lines so that it looks like creases throughout the ruffles. And so now I'm gonna draw a little collar, kind of a collar like what the schoolgirls have in the animes. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what I'm gonna do. And so basically, you're gonna draw this weird macaroni shape, but like pointy. But then you're not gonna draw the bottom of it. You're gonna draw a circle and then two little feathers at the bottom, feather-looking things. Now you're gonna draw where you want the sleeves are. Now I'm gonna make mine quarter sleeves, rolled up quarter sleeves. So basically, I'm just gonna draw a line halfway through the arms, and then I'm going to make it up, build it up, and then make another line so it looks like they're rolled up. And now for the knee, for the knee height leggings, I'm going to add basically like a little circular line over by the knees, or you can do thigh high. It doesn't really matter, or you could just not do leggings, and then I can draw little streaks throughout there. So I usually like to draw two because it really brings a schoolgirl vibe, you know. And then I'm going to draw a little line right here for the shoes. And I cannot draw tennis shoes, so I'm gonna draw little Mary Janes. So basically, Mary Janes are like really old school. So they have like a little line. So it's like your normal flats, but they're different. Like they have a strap over the top, and they have and it's like a hole in the middle, and they have a line going through it. But right here with the angle that her legs are at, you're not gonna see the other side of the hole where the line is going through. So it's just gonna kind of look like it has just like a hole on each shoe. Angle is like really key, I guess, and just the whole understanding of where things are and where they would be in real life. Even though this might not be the most realistic drawing, it still contains real life elements. Whether you're drawing like the Odd Ones Out or Jaden animations, or like really, or like even a really realistic art style. Any art style, you still want to add some realistic elements with it, unless you're doing completely like a fantasy look. And now, if you guys want a tail, which I'm not giving my person a tail, but I'm just gonna draw this lightly. If you want to draw a tail, then you draw basically little squiggly lines, a bunch of really squiggly lines, and then you kind of connect them, I guess. So mine looks like this. So it'll kind of look like fire once you're done with it. And then now I'm going to do line art for the gloves. Why did I put my line art pencil away? Alright, it's not going to be the same color, but whatever. It's close enough. And now I'm just going to outline everything. I should have done the sketch for the clothes before I did the line art. But, you know, it is what it is. Alright, so the camera just completely shut off there for a second. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what happened. Something kept happening with my live stream. So, something kept happening with my live stream the last time, and for some reason my phone is just being really stupid. So, yeah. And basically, that's it. Do you guys want me to color it? Or do you want me to do that off? Would you rather me give you lessons about coloring it? Or do you not really care? Color? Okay. So, I'm gonna put away my line art. And depends if you're using colored pencils. Should I teach you guys how to color with markers or colored pencils? Markers or colored pencils, guys? Alright, I got one person said pencil. So, I'm doing... Alright, colored pencils. Alright, so, I'm going to start off with the skin. So, I'm going to try to find a colored pencil with the most, realistic, color that you can find, or the one that's closest to your skin tone. I mean, unless you want to do a person with a different skin tone. But I'm using Sal colored pencils. These Sal colored thingies right here. So there's a lot of skin tone colors in there. So I'm going to do a Caucasian skin tone. It looks like this. But I'm gonna color really lightly. So it'll come out lighter, kind of like this color right here. And so basically, I'm basically most of the time I color the whole thing, but I don't color the eyes. I leave the eyes white, and afterwards I do the shading, and the shading consists of many different colored pencils to give it a really realistic touch to the person. Because if you just shade with one color, it looks a bit bland. But that's just my opinion. I'd rather shade with many different colors, but sometimes if there isn't the right color that I'm looking for, I just use one color. And then sometimes if you don't have a color relative to that color that you used at all, then sometimes you can just layer that same color a bunch of times to get a darker color. I just wanted to see how many times I could say color in a sentence that was still grammatically correct. So I sometimes color the eyes in with my white colored pencil. Because sometimes the paper can get all smudged and blurry. And also it makes the white look a bit more prominent. So I do that sometimes. Now, what color should the skirt be? Question, what color should this skirt be? Right, what should be the color palette? Should it be warmer colors or colder colors? Or really bright colors or pastel colors? You guys decide, really. I don't really care what I draw. It's all up to you guys. So that's why I've been asking you guys so many questions about this kind of stuff. Pastel? Alright. So, I'm gonna make the skirt pink. So, my pink is a really, bright pink, but whenever it comes out, it's gonna be a lot lighter than it actually looks. So, it looks like that. So basically, I'm just gonna color the skirt a lighter pink, and I'm not gonna worry about the shading at all. So I'm just gonna color it in really lightly, because with these hotter colors, if you color it in too hard, then it'll look a lot darker than pastel. And also, these little lines here aren't meant to be there, because I did the line art before I added the clothes, so it kind of looks like the skirt is see-through, but I did not make the skirt see-through on purpose. Let's just say that she's wearing a bodysuit underneath this. I don't want to get demonetized. No thanks. And now I'm going to make the top a light purple. So I'm going to take this darkish lilac color, but whenever I color it, it's not going to be dark. It's going to be a lilac color. So basically, when coloring with colored pencils or with markers, with coloring with colored pencils, if the tip of it is dark color, then when you actually color with it, it's probably going to be a lot lighter. But with markers, it's a totally different situation. Like with this marker, it says it is pink salmon, and it's really light skin tony color. But whenever I color it, it comes out a lot darker than the cap. So it really makes a drastic difference. So with colored pencils, when the tip is dark, it's probably going to come out light. And with markers, if the tip is light, then it's probably going to come out dark. But my markers, they dry lighter than they actually come out whenever you actually first draw with them. So it looks, right now it looks dark, but it's gonna look better later. So I'm coloring in this thing, and it's always important that you actually color these clothes with the actual color before you shade it, because if you shade it one by one, then you might not actually like the color, and then with the darker colors that you shaded it with, it can be harder to erase with colored pencil. Anyway, And now I'm going to do a light blue for the socks, for the tights right here. And see, this is a pretty dark blue, but whenever I color it out, it's a lot lighter. So, this reminds me of Powerpuff Girls. I don't know why. This color palette is reminding me of Powerpuff Girls. All I need is green for Buttercup. Did you guys watch Powerpuff Girls when you were kids? Because I know I did, and my favorite character was Buttercup because she was a tomboy, and I'm a tomboy, so it only makes sense. And I'm gonna leave the shoes white actually. I didn't really like Blossom at all. Still a kid. Well, I'm a kid too. I'm a kid still as well. But I mean, when I was like 6 and like 7, I loved Buttercup. Also, Bubbles was adorable. I loved Bubbles as well. Bubbles was so cute. And so now that I have the clothing color palette, I am going to decide the hair off of a darker color because if you use all of these light colors, then it looks better with the hair to be a darker color than the outfit. So, who wants her to have salmon hair? That's salmon. It looks pink on camera, but it's salmon. Or, like a natural color hair, like brown or something. That's too dark. Like this. Maybe I could find a way to use both. Like the roots being salmon and then the rest of it being this brown color. See, that works too. And it's probably gonna look like really pretty. So first I'm gonna color the roots in with salmon. And now sometimes the roots go a little bit weird and you have longer streaks of the first root color. And then I'm going to take a mix of the brown and the salmon, so kind of like this color-ish, and then I'm going to use it to blend the two. And now, towards the darkest color, I'm going to make this middle color darker. Now I'm gonna color it a bit more with the salmon. Oh, where did I put the salmon? So that you could really see the lighter color. Now these colored pencils are like really soft and smooth, but if you're using a brand of colored pencils as simple as Crayola, then it can look a bit a little bit weird, kind of like it'll show a lot of streaks, especially that's why I like to color and going only one direction, because if you go more than one direction, then it can end up looking a bit scrappy. So And now for the bottom. I'm going to use this reddish, brownish color. But when ombres, with the ombres, like the mix of two colors, or like roots or something, it usually looks a lot better, when you have a lighter color and a darker color. And so now for the ears, I am going to color it that middle color, or the lighter color, it doesn't matter. Here. I'm going to use the salmon to color the ears, because that's the top color. And now I'm going to take the middle color, and I'm going to color the inside. Not where the hair is, but the inside of the ear. And now just a little touch. I'm going to fill this part in black. So, she's done. What should we name her, people? What should we name her? Any ideas for names? To me, she kind of looks like a Tristan. I don't know why. Does she look like a Tristan to you? Fire, flame. So I'm getting a lot of like fiery names, kind of. So we gotta decide between two: fire or flame, or Tristan, maybe. Snow. I'm not sure. You guys decide. Ice. um, we're getting a bit. Also, I posted kind of like a little sneak peek of my face on my community post, but it's not actually my face. Kind of. You know, it shows my hair, but my face is blurred out. Something cute. Alright. So hmm. Can we still live? I mean, it's getting long. I mean, it doesn't. I gotta go somewhere after this. Pastel. How about Rastel? Actually, I don't know. It doesn't really matter what we name her to me. Careless. I mean, it's just another drawing in my notebook. I can't make another live. Charlie Fire? I think Charlie's a cute name. I can't make another live. Alright. Charlie. Alright, her name is Charlie. Because I like that name. Alright, so she's cute. Did this drawing tutorial help you guys? Or, I can't do another live because, I need to do something after this. Alright, sorry, I had to check my text messages. The girl's name is Charlie. I wrote it down. Right there. See? Charlie. I did my best to underline it, but it's hard to underline it with the phone right above my head. Yeah. Charlie. Do you guys like it? I think she's cute. She's cute. Cute. Ooh. Alright, well, I'm going to end the stream at exactly an hour because it's going to make me feel good. Yeah, I like Charlie too. She's cute. I like her outfit. So, this is a masterpiece. I'm proud of it. Alright, well, see you guys. Felix Troy Gotcha is signing off.